What's up, guys? Back here again on Madden 26. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a four-play mini scheme out of the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive playbook. The formation is bunch spread. This is not only out of the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook, it's out of multiple playbooks. It's just the playbook that I happen to be in for this example here. The four plays that we're going to be covering are corner divide, outside zone, motion slot under, motion slot hitch. We're going to be running this against cover 4 hard flat down because this video would be too long if I showed every single defense. And this is one of the most popular defenses that people have been running online because they like to switch stick out of it. All right, first play is corner divide. We're going to be using cover 4, and we're just going to hard flat. First example here, we're just going to block our running back, drag X, put R1 on a stemmed all the way down, and then you put square on a comeback. You're going to be looking at X, and you're going to be looking at the whip, the returning whip route. Both of those routes, along with the stem down post route, are really going to be putting a lot of pressure against the cover 4 across the middle and on the user. Okay, the reason that we put square on the comeback is that if they're hard flatting, okay, there's a pocket there, a big pocket, to hit Evans on the comeback route. The next way that you can run this play is instead of putting him on a comeback, you could just leave him on a streak, right? And your main focus is just hitting the routes across the middle of the field against the cover 4. Okay, we got hit there, but there's a window there. There's a pocket. You can hit that. I'll show you one more time. Here we go. Wait. Throw it. Just like that. Okay. Next play is a running play. There's really not much to say here. Not much to show. The outside zone, though, as far as run plays this year in shotgun, is one of the best. You can cut it to the outside. You can cut it you can cut it in the middle. You could take it back the other way from the handoff. It's just a really great run. One of the best shotgun runs this year, especially with the way people are running the stunts and whatnot. This really does a great job against it. Probably not going to do very good here on practice mode. We'll give it a shot. 3-4 yards. But again, mix this in, use this. I'm telling you, it's one of the better run plays in the game this year in shotgun. All right, and I always suggest having a run play in your audibles. Okay. The next play that we're going to be looking at is motion slot under. This play plays off of corner divide. Corner divide is the play that we use when it's pretty much our base play, right? We're using this because we know we can hit short, quick passes across the middle of the field. With motion slot under, what this play is going to do is it's going to attack deeper down the middle of the field. So how we set this up is we streak X, we put R1 stemmed all the way down on a short cutting corner route, and then we put square on a deep over route, which is basically a deep crosser, just like this. And against the cover 4 with hard flats down, obviously the first read with this play, no matter what defense, really is going to be R1. If you have it, throw it, okay? The running back's going to work as a bailout route, okay? Because obviously the only short route really on this play is R1, so the running back works as a bailout route. If you don't feel comfortable, don't think you have the time, nothing you think is going to be open, hit the running back, okay? Because what's nice about this is he'll block, he'll cut across, and there's a window that you could throw, and he can kind of run through the line. X is working as a clear out, especially against a cover 4 here. He's working as a clear out to hit circle or to hit the deep over route, all right? Let's go ahead and run the play. I'm going to show you. There's a window here to hit that. It got batted away. That's okay. Let's run it again. Motion slot under. Let me stem him all the way down. Make sure it worked. There we go. All right, he got bumped. So as you see, you have this route here that you could easily grab and cut it right up the middle, right? It's a great play because R1 is getting stopped by Max Crosby with the hard flat. So we don't have that right now with that, okay? And that's okay. Next, I'm going to show you guys the deep crossers that are going to be open against the cover 4. All right, you just need a little bit of time to throw the ball, which we don't. Let's run it one more time. It's audible to motion slot under. Here we go. Just like that. He's going to be open pretty much every single time, especially when linebackers are in coverage. They're going to have to pretty much switch stick back to that in order to stop that route every single time. Okay? And again, when you're running corner divide, they're probably going to have their defense set up. They may even put their zones in like fives, right? Their yellow zones in fives, and they may be coming down here to use or something, or whatever it is. And what's nice about that is with that you have the shorter cutting end route that's still deeper than any of the routes in corner divide. There's a window where you're going to be able to hit that deep over from Evans, okay? And if you keep hitting that, they may end up taking, they may end up like taking Crosby or whoever this is and putting him in a yellow, right? And having extra guys here to cover. And then obviously if they do that, then you have the R1's going to be wide open, right? With the short cutting corner route, okay? The next play that we're going to be using is motion slot hitch. What I like about this play is the way that I set it up. It's more like a flood concept, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to put X on a zig route. You're going to block your running back, R1 on an out, and then you're going to smart route him up. It's not showing, but he is smart routed. He may be smart routed too far right now. Go ahead and run the play. Just like that. So against the cover 4, right, they only have, with the cover 4 hard flat, they only got 2 guys over here on this side. You only got Crosby and you only got this guy who are going to be trying to defend all 3 routes on this play right here on motion slot hitch. And it's just not going to happen. Okay? It's not possible. That's what it should look like. You have the quick zig. If the underneath guy takes the zig, then you have the deeper out route. Okay? Next, what's nice about this play is the fact that you have the unique S route over here to this running back, to the wide receiver. Okay? He's cutting, like a deep post almost. Okay? And again, a lot of times people are going to be user in the middle, say they're not user in this guy, but they're user in this guy. There's a window in a cover 4 here to where if this guy's not here because he's being usered to help out with routes over here, well, then he's going to be wide open. Okay? He's going to be wide open to make that read. So I'm going to show you here, motion slot hitch. Okay, and let's pretend that they're using this guy to help out with routes over here. They're like, oh snap, I see he's running here, and then now we got him wide open across the middle. Again, all 3 of these plays really do a great job at stressing the user and really stressing any type of cover 4 and mixing the run. I'm telling you, it's one of the best runs in the game. Give this 4-play mini scheme a try. Let me know how it works out. I'm out.